What's up YouTube? This is Redpyro66. I'm doing a deck profile for TheBrendenBB's channel.
What's up, guys?
So this is just my quick draw deck list that I'm using right now. It's pretty standard, or what the standard is right now, I guess. That's what I'm using. It's probably what I'll use for regionals if we have any upcoming, or if I go to the next jump in February. So let's get started on the deck. 2 Lone Fire Blossom. This is pretty self-explanatory. 2 Dandelion. Just because these guys are just broken. You know why? You should know why. Titanium. 1 Spore. And 1 Glow Up Bulb. When I first saw this guy, I was kind of against it at first, but I really like this guy now, just because he sets up Shooting Star Dragon plays. He's good for a Caius tribute. He's good to do this combo of like getting him up with the 1-for-1 and then tributing and doing the Armory on Colossal thing. Or I guess you'd get this guy, but anyway, it's still good just to set up that Titanium play. Triple the Redragon. This is a staple now. Like using triple with him in this deck is a staple now, just because there's a lot of plays you can do, whether it go to Shooting Star, or you go to Scrap Dragon or Black Rose or whatever. 1 Sand searches out whatever you need. 1 Quick Draw Synchron. I use the 1 because I like in this tech. I used to run 2, but I really don't like 2, just because I think it's bad. Because you get this guy clogged in your hand and then he just sits there forever. But the 1 I like, because I only use in my extra deck, I only use Your Warrior and Junk Destroyer, and I feel those are the only worthwhile ones to go into this guy. Double Effect Veiler. The reason I use Double Effect Veiler is because I think this is a great defensive net to protect you first game against quick draw decks and against like X-Sabers and stuff. You stop their Bogart Knight, you stop their Debris Dragon, you stop different plays. That's why I like that. 1 Spirit Reaper. Not only is he a good stall card, but it forces your opponent to waste cards on him. Like your opponent might waste a Torrential or a Mirror Force or anything just so they don't get the card. You don't get the card out of their hand. That could be the game winner for them. 1 Card Trooper, just mills, helps set up the process. Double Caius. I like Caius right now. He removes monsters from play like Dandelion or even set spores and all that bullshit, or Sangan. Against the what won the jump Gravekeepers, it would work against Spy and the Necro Valley.
Yeah, Gravekeepers, that's my deck. I talked with that before all y'all, so y'all should show some respect to the person who brings this shit out.
1 Hamster, because I run the double Caius. 3 Raikou. It's pretty self-explanatory why I run 3 Raikou. You can pop off back row and it helps your mill process. Next to the spell, so I've got 1 1-for-1. I use 1-for-1 because not only can you do a colossal Armory Arm loop with it, there's also an easy way to go to Shooting Star Dragon with this, Debris Dragon and Dandelion. You go 1-for-1, discard Dandelion, special summon either Spore or Glow Up Bulb. You summon Debris Dragon, Synchro to Stardust, get 2 more tokens, Synchro the 1-star with your token for the formula, then Synchro to Shooting Star, and then it makes your Pot of Avarice play live first turn if you want it to. That's another big reason why Shooting Star is really good. You could also, if you needed to in a desperate situation, remove Dandelion for Spore and then go to a 6-star. Reborn, staple, Dark Hole, staple. 2 Pot of Avarice. I don't like 3, just because it gets stuck in your hand, and I think 2 is the better number of this. Foolish, staple. Double Book of Moon. I don't run 3. I like 2 better. Just I think 2 is the better number. 3. If you have 3, like say you've got 3 just sitting back here, and it could be a more useful card. That's why I like 2. Cold Wave. Giant Trinade. I don't know. Most people don't run this if they're running Quick Draw, but I like this card just because it clears your opponent's backfield, so you can drop Shooting Star or the Titanium or the Quick Draw play or whatever. 1 Gold Star, it finds my missing piece, whether it be a Debris Dragon or the Quick Draw or the Caius or the Cold Wave or the Pot of Avarice. That's why I like it. Next to the trap, so Double Solemn Warning. I use this because it's a good card. It stops summonings, it stops crucial plays like Debris Dragon and all those other plays, which everybody should know about. 1 Solemn, staple. Double Bottomless Trapple, staple. Well, not so much anymore, I guess, with Decree everywhere. I guess some people stopped maining this, but I still like this card. I think it's just one of those cards that's really good. Mirror Force, Torrential, staple. Something I added in just recently, Call the Haunted. I think it's good just because you've got a lot of stuff you can call back, like Sangan and Dandelion and Trooper. Which would, again, either give you token to draw a card or find a missing piece for your play. And then I actually took out 7 tools for Dark Bribe, just because you can stop Dark Hole and Reborn and spell cards. That's the only upside to this. It's bad that your opponent you get a -1 off this, but it's worth it in most circumstances. Then I'll go into my extra deck, so I run double Stardust Dragon. I feel you have to, because if you don't get the Pot of Avarice play, then if you have a Shooting Star, you're going to want to go to another Stardust, I feel, if you have no back row protection. So there's that. Double Black Rose Dragon. You have to run 2 of this guy, because I've gone into more than 1 of these a game, just blowing up the field. 1 Scrap Dragon. I really don't think you need this guy as much anymore. I still think he's really good, but I think 1's the right number. That's why I switched it down. 1 Iron Chain, you just have to run him. 1 Formula Synchron. I only run 1 of this because I can't find room in the extra deck to take out something for him. 1 Shooting Star Dragon. I really think this guy's really broken because he's so easy to drop in this deck. That's why I like him. I feel he's just, if you drop him, not only does he get a free negation, but if you're playing I was playing against Absolute Zero last weekend, and my opponent would go Dark Hole, and then he forgot that I could remove it to negate the attack. So, with a 0, so I negate it, then I just attack over next turn, negate it. His Absolute Zero, but I feel this guy's really broken if you drop him. 1 Armory Arm, 1 Colossal, it's just for that loop. Goyo, Bryanek, 1 Drill Warrior. Obviously that loop play is broken. 1 Junk Destroyer, just because he's the most broken guy of these, I think. And these are the only 2 guys I use of them, just because I don't feel the rest are worth it, and I need extra deck space. So I only run these guys because I think they're the best options.
Make the extra deck 20 cards.
That was a myth, actually.
They need to.
And then 1 Catastrophe for my 5-star option. So that's the deck. Rate, subscribe, and thanks for